Hello and welcome to Sport on 7. The summer may have hit Dubai, but that doesn't mean there isn't sport going on. Plenty to enjoy on this week's show. This is what's coming up. I'll be beginning the build-up to the next Volvo Ocean Race as we prepare for December 2014. I'll also be chatting to Jim Rosenthal, a sports presenter from the UK who is set to follow the Lions Tour this summer. We'll be taking a look at this year's Hilton Tower race, and Chris McHardy chats to me about the week's local stories. Hello, I'm Tom Bushell. Now, let's begin with the upcoming Volvo Ocean Race. Abu Dhabi Ocean Racing have, of course, announced that they will be back for a second race for the 2014-15 edition, and that the capital will once again be a stopover destination on the Round the World's yacht race. Abu Dhabi Ocean Racing have been the first to admit that they encountered many mistakes during their first appearance in the race, but are ready to go for it again, giving themselves much more preparation time. With Abu Dhabi also being chosen as a stopover, which will be at the end of a grueling 9,000 nautical mile leg from Brazil, the destination village is set to be even bigger and better too. I spoke to two influential people last week about the hopes for Abu Dhabi in next year's Volvo Ocean Race.
The Volvo Ocean Race, of course, is a phenomenal event worldwide, but here in Abu Dhabi it's a real big mark of the sporting occasion, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. No, we had a brilliant first time attempt last time, and obviously some highs and lows with the team. We snapped the mast in the first few hours of the leg from Alicante, and then recovered, got down to Cape Town, won the Abu Dhabi import race in January of 2012, and really, had a few more highs throughout the race, and we learned a lot. Basically, we learned that we've got to be more organised with crew planning already. We've Azam's back on the water in England, and we're hoping to really use that summer this year to select crew. And in terms of the stopover, we've got some great top-line initiatives. We've got some huge economic impact numbers. We had great spectator footfall. We weren't perfect, but we're here today to embrace the community, embrace our stakeholders, and really deliver a world-class event next time around.
Just a note on the race. Obviously, as you say, last time out it maybe wasn't perfect, but a great learning curve, and the fact that for the next race every single boat is exactly the same, and it really does come down to the sailors. With Ian Walker at the helm, you have to think you have a chance.
I think he's the right man for the job. Yeah, the right man for the job. When we came to the market last time of let's say the most revered Argentinian designer there is, 1K, he had allocated a 3 design process, and that was already taken by I think it was Telefonica, Group Armour and Puma. So when we came to the race, that option wasn't available. So really, if 1K was going to have a winning design, then immediately we were looking down the barrel of a non-podium position. But if he was going to be weak, then we had a potential upside. We're going with Far Yacht Design. So it's nice now not to. Last time around we were very preoccupied with designing, we were very preoccupied with building the boat. This time now we're not. We can have days like today and 560 days to go, and actually focus on what our core deliveries are, which is it's a nice improvement. It's a weight off everybody's back, let's say.
And talking of that stopover, we know how successful last time was, but how do we improve for 2014-2015?
I think we've got to plan more. We've got to get out to the world more. We've got to got to increase our packaging. We've got to increase our inbound traffic. We've got to create brilliant content, make sure that we are the best place to be in Christmas of next year.
Yeah, for sure. We are proud to be there. Actually, it's the Volvo Ocean Race. If you compare, it's like F1. It's the best sailing, racing sailing around the world. So it was really difficult for us to be there. From the beginning, we had like 9 months, and we have to be ready for the race. It was really hard time, tough time, and it was a really nice experience. Yeah, I think the Volvo Ocean Race it's give us a lot of experience.
When you look at sailing in the UAE, the likes of the Al Ghafal sailing race and things like that, there's such a rich history of being on the water in this country. So to have the Volvo Ocean Race now as it is, and going around the world selling Abu Dhabi as a destination is perfect.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the sailing now in Abu Dhabi is growing. I mean, it's so fast as well. Before we don't have like official sailing in their club in Abu Dhabi, and now we have a beautiful place which is Abu Dhabi and Sailing and Yacht Club. So it's the sailing in UAE, especially Abu Dhabi, is growing up more and more day by day. Yeah.
And the plan, of course, would be to get more Emiratis sailing, more Emiratis competing.
I mean, we start by 2, and now we are looking for more and more, and a lot of more to come.
Now, I know obviously Adil Khalid was the first man to sail around, the first Emirati to sail around the world. For yourself, you were, of course, a reserve sailor, but spent many a day on the boat as well and experienced it all.
Yeah, for sure. I sailed like in Azam around 7,000 or 8,000 miles before the race start. It was amazing time and it was tough. But it's a beautiful experience. It's the Volvo Ocean Race. It's not only experience. It's not only sailing experience. It's cultures. It's to see the other world, to see different people. It's really nice to be there again.
No doubt that will be a tremendous event. And more Emiratis on board too. Now, from the seas to the staircase, both can make you dizzy, but this at least is on the ground. The Hilton Tower race was back at the weekend, which saw hundreds of people get up early on Friday to run up 40 flights of the Hilton Hotel on JBR. I spoke to the winner who ran the tower in 3 minutes 11 seconds. Halvard Borshin from Norway spoke to us after the race.
Well, of course, if you're going to get good at stair running, you have to train stairs. So I did a lot of stair running. I actually was here last week and tried the course. And I did it last year, so I knew how it was and how long it was. Otherwise, normal training, I guess. Well, last year I didn't know the course, and I have been training a little bit more, I guess. So I guess that helped me. So otherwise, the same thing as last year. So preparation, I did maybe a little bit more stair running.
Successfully defending his title. Well done, that man. Now, the Lions Tour got underway on Saturday with the side playing the Barbarians at the Hong Kong Stadium. The game saw the Lions roar to victory with a convincing 59-8 win in the Hong Kong humidity. It was the beginning of the 2013 tour, which will see the Lions head to Australia for 3 tests and also numerous games against provincial teams too. I'll be speaking to Jim Rosenthal in a moment, who will be covering the tour with OSN. But first, a little question for you. Have a go at this. When was the last time the British and Irish Lions won a tour? There'll be a little clue next on Sport on 7. We'll be back in a moment.